Tayo Netflix, guys! Guys, tayo Netflix!
Netflix,
Nasa yung remote?
Netflix.
Hey bud, look at my new toy, Godzilla.
Oh, is that the dog? It looks like its dimension is 22 length by 13 width and the height is 15.5 height. Good for your new pet, Atticus.
I just dreamed about Colonium last night.
Who cares?
But you were there.
It's not a country, so who cares?
Dreaming.
It is a series of thoughts, feelings, or pictures occurring during sleep. It can be replaced by cloud castle, reverie, or desire.
Mr. Sigmund Freud's stories of dreams suggested that dreams represent unconscious desire, thoughts, wish fulfillment, and motivations.
Oh wait, miss, you're having a desire with Colonium?
Are you crazy? Who is even interested in a very rare element and could kill hundreds of people? The most hazardous material known.
Okay class, I'll dismiss you early today, but I want to all of you group yourself composed of 7 members. Every one member will tell me what happened during the period I will give you. And here, answer this worksheet to know how sequence works on periods.
Hey, bud. Sorry about earlier. But what are your plans for our project? I know you're really good at this.
Of course, it's all about the species that we had in our history. Can't you believe there are so many different kinds of species that we had in our planet Earth?
I know that. In that period, carbon dioxide was so high that people couldn't live in that era.
Hey, there's also algae that live in that era. That was a beautiful algae. I wish I could see them today.
Well, alright. Let's talk about that in our home, at my home, after class. Are you guys fine with that?
Wow, you have the best part for stargazing. You can clearly see different stars from here.
Oh, there's a dictionary. Can I see it?
Hey, let's start with our project. Sit down. Alright guys, what do you want to know?
Oh, we want to know when the first period came.
Alright guys, the first period in the Paleozoic era would be Cambrian. It started from 542 million years ago to 488 million years ago.
Oh, that's too old.
And you look old too, bud.
Whatever.
That's enough with your naughty mouth, Wesley. Oh, okay, next is the Ordovician period. In this period, mostly marine animals lived. It began from 485.4 million years ago.
What's that? Is that an animal?
Oh, it's called a trilobite. They are primitive crustacean-like animals that secreted a segmental exoskeleton.
Oh, it seems that they range in 1 millimeter to more than 70 centimeters long.
Yeah, you're right. There are 7,000 fossils of trilobites, according to record, before they went extinct. Now, okay for next.
Wait,
I'll take a note for that.
There's so many era. Enough with the nice talking. We don't have much time. Okay, next is all about the Silurian period. It began from 443.8 to 490 million years ago. In this period, land masses were low and sea levels were rising.
Me.
Yes, Cortana?
What is the most common species in that period?
Well, in this period, mollusks appeared.
Mollusk? What kind of word is that?
Its mollusk, Cortana, is the second largest phylum of invertebrates animals after the arthropods. Don't be amazed, guys. It's just common knowledge.
Don't be full of yourself, Abdicus. Let's just get into discussion.
Back to our discussion. Let's talk about the Devonian period. Alright, the Devonian period. It's also called the Age of Fishes. It began after the Silurian period. Alright? It is around 419.2 to 358 million years ago. Right? In this period, early tetrapods, like they are the ancestors of land-dwelling creatures, of invertebrates, that first appeared during this period of Devonian.
Oh, Devonian!
Do you know about that, Alex?
No, it's just Devonian sounds good.
Oh, it's named from Devon, a non-metropolitan country in southeast England.
I know!
Lo, what's about that?
Carboniferous period began 358 to 298 million years ago. This period also experienced glaciation and low sea level.
Yep, Mace is right. Now here we are in the last period, the Permian.
I once read in my book that in that period, the Pangaean turned into smaller continents.
Yes, it turns to our 7 continents that we have now. And it started from 298 to 252 million years ago. And those are the 6 periods that we have in the Paleozoic era.
You are really the best when it comes to this, Atticus. I guess we can start with the activity now, right?
Good day, class. Are you ready to present your activity today? Yes! Okay, let's start with the Cambrian period. Atticus group.
Good morning, everyone. Have you ever been interested in what our Earth looks like in the past? What kind of species lived before us? Well, let's start our discussion with the first period of Paleozoic, the Cambrian period.
Good morning, everyone. We're here to explain to you the 6th period of Cambrian. The first period is Cambrian period, which is...
It says that the sequence starts with 482, which can be considered as our first term. We can also determine our second term, which is 427. So, we can solve our common difference by subtracting second term and our first term. That equal to negative 55.
After we know our common difference, which is negative 25, we can solve our 6th term by using the formula.
A sub n equals A sub 1 n minus 1 times d. Our n is equivalent to 6, which it say that find the 6th term. Substitute our given to our formula. An, which is 6th term. Our first term, A sub 1 is 482. Our n is 6 minus 1. Our d is negative 55. Simplify our given 482. 6 minus 1, which is 5. 275. Then add 482 plus negative 75 equals to 207. Our 6th term is 207. That's all.
Now we know our 6 terminal periods. We will solve the sum of our sequence of periods using the formula S sub n is equals to n over 2 times 2 a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. And now we will substitute the given to the given formula. So S sub n is equals to 6. So 6 over 2, we will subtract the 964 to 275, and the difference is 689. So the total, the sum of our periods, the sum of the sequence of our periods is, and the sum is 1067.
And that's our report, Mr. Winston.
You got the correct answer. That's a good one. Great job for this group.
What? Another day, another dinosaur story we share. Always remember the 6th period in the Paleozoic era. That will help you understand the history of Earth.
Uncovering the ancient past and understanding the Paleozoic era.
Mr. Atticus, we would like to...
Alam mo ba na malaki ang epekto ng mga salitang iyong sinasabi? May mga salita na kahit simple lang para sa iyo ay malaki epekto na at kahulugan sa iba. Kaya dapat ay laging pag-isipan mo muna ang mga salitang nais mong sabihin. Isipin mo muna kung ano ang maaaring maging epekto nito sa iba.
Ang paraan ng pagpapahayag ay maaaring magkaroon ng malaking epekto sa kalusugan ng isip ng isang tao. Ang mga salitang ginagamit at paraan ng pagpapahayag ay maaaring magdulot ng positibo o negatibo na damdamin at maaaring maka-impluwensya sa kalagayan ng isip ng isang tao.
Miss Gerardo, what happened to you? I expected you to be good at this. You failed.
Sir, pwede po pong pagbigyan niyo ako kahit mga ilang araw lang. Aayusin ko po ang mga ito. Pangako.
I'm sorry, but this is your last chance.
Bakit?
Tingin ko po mayroon akong depression.
Ano yung depression na yan? Tigil-tigilan mo nga ako sa mga ganyan-ganyan mo. Wala kang mapapala dyan.
Mama, hindi po yun ganun.
Oh, hindi ganun. Sa panahon namin noon, wala namang ganyan. Mga kabataan nga naman ngayon. Kahit anong naisip na kalokohan. Today we have 3 contestants who will try to win the prize that we have for them. Please welcome our first contestant, Team A, Lujel and Sean.
Go, Sean!
Go, Sean! And the team that is undefeated, Team T, Janelle and Maggie. And last but not the least, the Team P, Marcus and Marian. And this is Approve the Proposition, ADP edition.
The rules are: the competition is divided into 3 rounds: easy, medium, and difficult. In each round, we'll have 2 propositional sentences as well as their own subtopics regarding the reaction they produce and consume ATP, to which group ought to identify whether the following proposition statements are true or false. Furthermore, to win the grand prize, it is a requirement to have every question answered correctly, as it will directly affect whether you win the prize or not. The group that achieves tautology will receive the grand prize, while the group that achieves a contradiction sets of score will receive nothing. The group that will earn a losing strike, on the other hand, will pathetically earn fallacy and will face a terrifying punishment.
Are you ready, participants?
Yes!
Okay, Energins, let me hear your voice for the first question. For the easy round, is it true that during light-dependent reaction produce ADP and NAD+? Raise your flag.
Everything is purely tautology, right, partner?
Yep, I think I read them during my high school year.
Ooh, is it really tautology? What do you think, Energins? Hey, Professor, reveal what's the answer. Oh, it's fallacy. ATP and NAD+. Don't be sad, Energins. We still have many propositions that would question yourself. Let's move on and be ready, Team A, T, and P for the next question. Here we go.
In photosynthesis, light-dependent reaction, also known as the Calvin cycle, uses the energy from ATP and NADPH to fix carbon dioxide from the air into glucose and other sugars.
Oh, that's a good question. Players, raise your flags.
We decided that the answer is tautology.
Are you sure about your answer? Energen, is it tautology? Professor, is that tautology? Correct answer. Yes. Team B got 1 point to our easy round. Team A and B, where's your energy? Let's see your energy in our medium round. Do your best. Let's move on. Be ready, Team A, T, and P. Here's the next question.
During the first stage of cellular respiration, the chemical reaction for glycolysis requires the consumption of 2 ATP in the first half, to which will eventually produce 4 ATP on the second half, with the net gain of 4 ATP.
Are you ready for our medium round? Team A, T, and P. Here's our medium round. Players, raise your flag. Oh, calm down. But Team P got first. Here we go. Team P, what's the answer?
Aha, we know about this!
Yes, our answer is fallacy.
Nice, confident you got Team P. But is fallacy the real answer? Let's see. Proposer, reveal the answer. question. Whoever got this correct might be our winner. Here we go.
In cellular respiration, certain enzymes, such as kinases, use the energy stored in ATP to drive reactions that transfer a phosphate group from ATP to another molecule.
What would be the answer? Players, raise your flags. Okay. Team T, you got first. What's your answer?
Ho ho! We're confident about this. Our answer is tautology, right partner?
Yes! And now, our correct answer is... tautology! Team T, and you already got 2 points. And here we are, the most awaited round, the difficult round.
The condition if P then Q. If P, photosynthesis, occurs and produces ATP and other energy-rich molecule, it is likely that these molecules will be used as a fuel for Q, cellular respiration, to produce ATP and other energy needed for the organism's metabolism.
What do you think would be the answer, Team A, T, and P? It's your flags. Team P?
Bang! My partner knows this.
Of course, that's my report. Our answer is fallacy.
Who? Is it correct, Energens? The answer is fallacy. I'm sorry, Team A, but you got the wrong answer. Now, let's take a look with our table.
For a chance round. And because of the success of the Team T, they are given a miraculous chance to avoid the punishment of the exploding floor. Directions are simple. Host shall give a categorical syllogism statement. The group is tasked to identify the major and minor term as well as the subject in each premises to create a conclusion. Finally, the pair is tasked to identify its figure. And the first question is, all reactions that consumes ATP are energy-requiring reactions, and all energy-requiring reactions are tasked to produce ATP. Therefore, all reactions that consumes ATP also produces ATP.
Now, players, raise your flags. Okay, Team A, what's your answer?
OMG, I forgot about it.
Wait, I think I know that. The major premise is all energy requiring reactions are tasked to produce ATP, and the minor premise is all reactions that consumes ATP are energy requiring reactions. Therefore, the conclusion is all reactions that consumes ATP also produces ATP. So the figure is 1.
Okay. So, Team A, are you sure about your answer?
Yes.
Your answer is... wrong. I'm sorry, Team A. Okay, for the next question is...
Cellular respiration is a process that consumes glucose and produces ATP. The muscle cells of a hummingbird are performing cellular respiration during flight.
Now, players, raise your flags. Okay, Team P, how are you?
I think my partner mastered this topic.
I know the topic, it's my favorite. Now, for the major premise. The major premise is that cell respiration is a process that consumes glucose and produces ATP, while in the minor premise, let's see, the muscles of a hummingbird consumes glucose and produces ATP during flight. Therefore, in conclusion, the muscles of a hummingbird performs cellular respiration, and to take up everything that I've said so far, the answer should be figure 2.
Ooh, wow. Just wow. You really are good at this, huh? The answer is... So hi again, Energizers. We're back. So we're here outside to witness the punishing moments of our losing team. So here's our winning participants preparing the punishment. So yeah, so here is it. Here's our awaited moment. Go!